Thank you so much for taking time to watch our presentation. Hello, I'm Ray Kazemi, President of Impact Steel.
Hi, and I'm Marco Breton, founder of Breton Steel. Thank you for being here today with us. I wanted to spend just a few seconds to talk about our past history a little bit. Breton Steel was founded in 1989, 25 years ago, with my father and myself. And we started, with a very small shop, about 750 tons of capacity of fabrication every year. Our typical project at first was an extension of a shopping mall store, so the size of one or two stores, very small. And we had a team of like 4 guys, my dad and myself. And actually, here's a picture of me when I was 24, my dad, and our first load of steel leaving the shop.
And today, from 750 tons per year production, we managed to increase our production to 9,000 tons a year. In our 65,000 square feet shop, which is equipped with the highly sophisticated machineries, we can produce the highest quality offered in the market. Here's a few examples of the project we have done. Westfield Shopping Mall, 6,000 tons of structural steel. We fabricated, delivered, and we were managing to erect the whole job in less than 3 months. And here's another project, Crosby Hotel. There was an existing building, 12 stories in Soho, Manhattan. And then we reinforced the whole existing structure. And then we add 18 new floors on top. The building is known as Mandarin Hotel today.
It's really amazing to see our team perform, plan, deliver these very complex, sophisticated structures. We're so proud of them.
It's so challenging.
Yeah,
it's a challenge.
Yeah. But I want to go back a little bit in time once again to when I was 17 years old. When I wrote the business plan at the time for Breton Steel, what I wanted to do it in 2 phases. Phase 1 was to build an honest, successful steel construction company. And phase 2 was to then turn that around and add to that helping people. And the reason I wanted to help people is I figured that if we were to help people, it would bring a lot more meaning to our jobs and to our lives in general, not only for me, but for the whole team. And today, we are at that point, that turning point in our planning and business career as to creating this new phase.
Just imagine Breton Steel, a profitable organization, be a mind of a person. And focus is on designing, fabricating, delivering, installing the best, the highest structural steel you can imagine and offered in the market. And also, we bring the highest quality to our client, best services to our client. And from there, we have our growing up, which is...
The growing up foundation, yeah, exactly. So as Ray was saying, imagine Breton being the mind in a person, and the growing up foundation now becoming the heart of the person. And so in combining those 2 elements, we create a full-bodied person. We're in equilibrium, we're balanced, and we've decided to change the name of Breton Steel to Impact Steel, and to create an impact and make a difference.
Now, let's talk about our missions.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Well, our first mission, which we started last year, which is really amazing, we connected with Starkey Foundation, which is, Starkey is a huge hearing aid manufacturer in the US. The owner, Bill Austin, is an amazing guy. And he's on missions like 10 months out of the year, helping kids with hearing. And so we've joined forces with them in helping, on our end, hundreds of kids with them, and providing all these hearing aids to these kids, and also sending our people along with some customers that would like to volunteer for a week around the world on different humanitarian missions.
Our second mission, construction has been our passion for last 25 years, minimum. And we said that in our mission, we have to add some values with our expertise. So we said we have to build for children. So we decided to build 1 school per year for the poor community that they cannot afford to send their kids to school. And imagine being a kid and not having the opportunity to read and write, not even count. What a future you expect. And then if you can change that, if you can build a school, you can finance the school for 5 years, which we decided to do, just to make sure that the mission is going to go on. And as Oprah said,
if you can teach a kid, then you can teach a family. And if you can teach a family, then you can teach a community. And if you can teach a community, then maybe you can go up and teach a whole nation.
That's great.
So I think it's adding so much, and so much of a difference that we can make every day. And this impacts the whole team, because all of our team is involved on these missions with us all the time.
And our third mission.
And our third mission, which is again something incredible, is imagine as a kid, kids have this. Some kids have this disease called cystic fibrosis, and it's a disease where your lungs, really don't do well. And typically, when if you have a child that has this, you're told that your child will live for about 15 to 20 years, and usually this happens around 10, 15 years old. So you know that the lifespan, of your kid is gonna be like till maybe 40 years old. So even imagine as a kid, how much weight that is on your shoulder, knowing this information. I mean, it's really amazing.
And if you can provide that treatment, if you can bring that healing to that children, and also the family. I mean, as a parents, if you have a child having this illness, is really, really unfortunate. And if you can change that mind, it's really great.
And you can follow us on our website, thegrowingupfoundation.org.
For documentation.
Yes, we're going to document all the mission. We're going to create a whole documentary film and everything, so that should be phenomenal. So basically, Impact Steel, we decided to change the name to make an impact. That's the first impact. Obviously, making an impact on children, that's what we do. Making an impact with our customers in terms of delivering a great product. That's a great impact.
Mm-hmm.
And
our
making
employees.
Yes, and our team. All of our team,
to be part of
to
this.
be part of making this huge change and making this change with children is a great motivation.
Creating meanings to every day's work.
Yeah. It reinforces the reason why you come into work every day, really.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so
much for giving us this opportunity to make a difference.
And being part of making a change with us. Thank you so much.
This could be the start of something. This could be